Hello everyone and welcome into another video, and I'm continuing the series like the Halloween cup of Ultra League. I know I said this cup is very expensive, but turns out after the meta started I have some stuff that I can use where I used to use like before, like during back in season 6 7 during the Ultra League Premier. And by that I mean Dragalge, Cofagrigus, which is a Pokemon I maxed out I think last Halloween. I never get to use, and the Gulch, which is also a Pokemon that I used a year and a half ago for some reason. Here we have someone using Shadow Gramble with Shadow Houndoom. So we're expecting another Shadow in the back. For some reason, that was a bad timing. I'm not aware of what happened there, but doesn't matter because they didn't shield. Now, here is the thing. If I swap, they can farm me down. But if I can grab a shield, it's going to be much easier to play. I can shield this even if it's a crunch. I don't care. Because the fast move is what's going to beat me, right? And that was bad timing for some reason. But we should be fine here to poison sting down, since T-Tot like doesn't even have a defensive stats. So I dropped a video about the top teams in the Halloween Ultra League. Make sure to check it out. And I also made a video about Tapu Fini, Dragal, and Shadow Drapion. I said like you cannot replace Shadow Drapion on this team. So today, like on stream, yesterday by the way, I lost 250 MR or something. I was doing something called Coach the Streamer, where my chat choose to coach me, and I have to do whatever they ask. We pick up someone from chat to do it, and basically I have to do their calls even if it's the wrong one. That's like the fun part, and we still have to fight for the win. So here they caught on a Mandibuzz. I don't care that much. Yeah, you caught, but I'm still gonna be able to beat this Mandibuzz. And I can use my Dragalge on us, and this is where I want to see the Mandibuzz basically on Dragalge. So I threw an ideal timing, like right when they get to the move, and I was still not able to get to the outrage. They were counting, they were aware of that, and that's why they didn't shield. Now we swapped into Coffin, and they didn't build up for the Shadow Sneak for some reason. Maybe because they have Ancient Power. So at this point, I'm supposed to be throwing like before they get to this move. For some reason, I didn't, and I aggressively swapped. I'm gonna throw in 6, which right when they get to the Dragon Claw, since it's the fourth one, it's 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 5.5, then 6 seconds. Now they have this thing with 2 shields. So if we land the crunch, we can start baiting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What? Why did I throw on that timing? I think I was expecting to throw on that CMP, but they didn't throw on CMP, which ended up me losing the game. I don't think I could have won with that great catch that they had, and I don't think I win. No, I was bluffing. I 100% win. No, I don't win. I don't win this game. Moving to the next one. So, Litwick is a good lead, by the way, because they provide fire, fast move pressure, and they do super effective damage. Also, they have a bug which ghost resist, and then they have a poison, flyer, which also ghost beat. So that's why Kofagriga swept the game before. Okay, they swapped into Crobat. We don't have the great. We have like a Dragalge, but here's the thing. If they are bringing a frail Pokemon, I can 100% get a shield from Coffin on that thing. Even if it's the Shadow Ball, I'm not gonna shield on Dragalge. I'm counting at this point, and I decided to no shield, and I know that this is a poison thing, and I can live, and I can kill in one Dragon Tail. So this is like, look at this. This is the ideal swap winning game. Look at this. My lead is still healthy. I won swap. They are down a shield. So I have a huge advantage in this game. This is how you can make advantage for you. And then they brought a Nidoqueen, which clearly I only have one answer for. So now I can put it in Shadow Ball range. So they have a Charmer in the back that... I'm not sure whether that was a good or bad timing, but I'm supposed to get to another one, and I somehow died there. That's not supposed to happen. I believe there was like a visual glitch on the health bar. This Aqua Tail almost does enough damage to KO here. Now all I need is 2 Aqua Tails to beat this Nidoqueen. They only get 1 nuke, so we can safely shield here. I don't know why they're baiting. Dude, Nidoqueen played Solo. It's weird. So, I think I went 15, 14-1 with this team yesterday. Because I was down bad. Like, I tanked 250 MMR in one day during that coaching a streamer thing. And today on stream, I went to 12-3. The 3 games I lost were like literally my chat sniping me with the 3 hard counters. So that was, they throw the acid spray here and then they swapped out. So definitely this is a solid team. They kill in the next Scald because I'm debuffed, but do I shield here? I shield is fine, but not the greatest. Because I have 2 walls to the poison. I can farm it all the way down. Look at this. We lost the swap. But, watch this. I'm going to be able to win this game. You don't have to win every lead. Like, we lost the swap, we lost lead. Remember, guys. And they had a Gengar in the back. I threw an ideal timing. They swapped on a Dragon Tail. So that's going to give me enough time to farm them down. There is no point now. Now I can just farm them all the way down. I don't need to throw this because I can threaten them to throw the move on the back. So look at this. I'm just gonna bait here. Why? Because I only get to 1 move. Baiting here is good because I just need reliable damage to put them in Shadow Ball range. So look at this. I'm just gonna swap now and throw a Shadow Ball. I should be throwing Dark Pulse because I have to, but they are still not in that range. That's why we can throw a Shadow Ball and a Dark Pulse. But look at this. We lost lead, we lost the swap, and we're still able to win with a 4-1. Now, I think I have 1 game from this set where, like, I think this was a snipe game where someone in chat was trying to snipe me. So we went for the catch. Step 1. Bad lead, try to make an advantage. So we baited out the Escavalier, which is tough for our backline. They didn't shield. I can throw here. This is a fine shield, by the way. And he decided to no shield. You know why? I'm not gonna shield here. I want energy. That's what I want. See? I didn't even throw a single move. I think he's gonna bring in Gengar because he can farm me down. But what they don't know is that I have 2 moves. I'm gonna grab both shields here. They decided to no shield. And they have a Charmer. Freaking chat. Always sniping with the 3-hour counters. There is no way I win this, guys. Yeah, my chat sometimes make it rough to win when they sniping with the 3-hour counters. If they literally had another Pokemon that's not Charm, I would have won this game. That's not a fairy. And that was a 4-1 set, but I took the 4th battle so I can add the last battles. Freaking Party Marty. He sniped me here with Umbreon, Toxicroak. So, there is no way I beat this. Every time chat snipe KK Comrade, that means it's someone from chat sniping the streamer. So, there is no way I can kill this Umbreon. I feel like I should end this game in 1x speed so I can punch the people who are watching. But I mean, YouTube viewers has nothing to do with this, right? So it's not their fault. So now I'm gonna, like, I don't beat Umbreon. Period. And he know that. And he's like, that's why he sniped with Umbreon. Like, watch what he does now. In the back. I'm like, okay, maybe I can deny here because he swapped into me. Now we outrage him as a BM. Now he stopped tapping because he's toxic. I should have thrown here. Yo, what the heck, Party Marty? Don't snipe me with something like this. This is too bulky. Like, look at this. I'm like, I swear, Party Marty, if you BM with Last Resort, I'm gonna ban you from chat. And look what he threw. Psychic. He's like, okay, yes, if I have it, I would have thrown it, but I have the other Umbreon. Okay. Freaking Party Marty. Dude, this matchup lost like 7 minutes. Moving to the next game. This is a good matchup. Why? Because we're bulkier. We have a better fast move and better charge moves. And I always say, if your backline weak to their lead, don't shield because you give them the vibes that you're weak to this, so they shield on it, which you don't want them to do. So look at this. I'm not gonna shield because if I shield, they will shield. If they shield, it's gonna be a out of game for me. So now I swapped because I want to bait out the Toxicroak. That's 1, 2. There's no reason to give them a free farm. So when I swapped, I get enough energy to get 3 moves here versus the Toxicroak. So now look at this. I am on the move. They are not on the move. If I shield, I can force them to shield. Why? Because they have left only 1 Pokemon and another one with 1 HP. So they will be forced to shield and insta-throw here. So now since they have no energy, I can bring in the Gulch, farm it down, get free energy. Like what's he gonna do now? Bring in Tapu Fini, I can Dragon Tail it down. Okay, now watch me. I'm gonna wait. If you see, I waited for 1 turn. So I make sure that they don't catch. And then we outrage. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna shield. Because you're gonna bait. That was a risky play. Don't do it. Because if I shield there, Aqua Tail, I win. But I was just trying to flex on my opponent. Poison Pink players always bait, right, guys? So that's why we don't shield. Now moving to the next battle. Cofagrigus and Nidoqueen. This is a solid game move, a solid lead, but they win the 0 because they are Nidoqueen, right? So they swapped in. I don't have any answer to this. So I'm gonna throw this. If we get a shield, that's amazing. But it's better if they no shield. They shielded, which means I cannot swap yet. So again, see, I didn't shield. Why? Because I don't want to give them the vibes that I am weak to this. They still double shield. They didn't care. You know why? Because they know my team. So this is like a downside for being a streamer, is that most people around your elo know your team. So what I did here is I overfarmed by a lot. So now they caught the move. It doesn't do anything for them. You know why? Because they died to 2 Aqua Tails now. And I still get to 2 Aqua Tails before they get to the Earthbound. So that's why I don't mind that catch. Now I have 3 Pokemons. They have 1.5. Which means we have a huge advantage. Look at this play here. I'm gonna no shield here. Because if I shield and a power up punch, that's like the worst. And they have a Tapu Fini. That gives like hard time to the team. So I'm just gonna go straight. I don't mind shielding here, but I'm just gonna call it. And then I'm gonna poison Sting all the way down. See, guys? Okay. I think you guys should watch this game again. Because I think I played that game perfectly. See? They throw in CMP. That's why we overfarmed. To pressure them to throw and make that mistake. Now, I'm gonna get to the Shadow Ball. And then beat them. I told you, Tapu Fini gives hard time to this team. And we were able to beat it. Drapion lead. We lose lead again. I don't think I won a single lead so far. So, we lost the swap. See? Now, so another streamer would be complaining about something called the algorithm, right? But here, we play the battles and we try to manage to make like an advantage for us. So I live a mud bump, which means I can throw the Aqua Tail and KO this Toxicroak. So they will be forced to shield. Then, so now they shielded. So I was able to grab an advantage, which is called a shield advantage. Okay, I'm not going to shield here, and then I'm going to farm them all the way down. Now I have so much energy. I'm going to swap out. If they have a hard answer to the Gulch, I don't win. Period. But they have Nidoqueen. This is a very neutral matchup. If Nidoqueen land Earth Power, the Gulch lose. If Nidoqueen... I'm like... Nah, Nidoqueen player. You always bait. I'm not going to shield. Even though I have 2 shields, I'm not going to use them. You don't deserve it. You're a Nidoqueen player, right? Here, I don't mind shielding this because they are only getting to 1 move. And now if I shield... Now look at this. I'm gonna throw... So if I did 1 more, they would have been able to throw the crunch. But I insta-swapped because I want to pressure them to throw. But here's the thing. Cofagrigus is very bulky and I can live a crunch. which means I can throw a Shadow Ball here. And they need to leave with a move, which they can't. And then we win the game. See? We lost lead, we lost the swap, and we were still able to win. This is a neutral lead for both. They decided to swap to this. So I always say, like, versus Steel Bug, always throw the Dark Pulse because they always shield, right? Okay. I feel like this is the nuke, so I can find no shield. They throw a Magnet Bomb. I can shield this one now. Now I can overfarm. I can buy 4. Okay, we did 3 and then we throw. They no shielded. So now we have 2.5 Pokemons. They have 2 Pokemons, right? And if they bring in the Gulch, I'm just gonna swap. Why? Why did I swap? Because I would like to save my Coffin. I'm gonna no shield here. If they throw Aqua Tail, that's amazing. If they outrage, that's below average. And then I'm gonna bring in my Gulch since they have 0 energy. And I know that this is Aqua Tail because I didn't get to my outrage. So now I have a Pokemon and a half. They have 1 Pokemon. See? This is how you make an advantage for you. So here I know that I live this. So I can no shield. Noted, chat? And then we swap and farm down. Well, you didn't farm down yet. I mean, they have no shield. Why would they farm down? They have a shield. Yes, what you talking about? So we get the fast move in, which means they died now to the move. And then the Gulch is 1 HP, and that's another 4-1. And think with this team, yesterday I was 2600. How did I drop to 2600? I think I will be posting the battles tomorrow. And yeah, I lost 6 battles and 6 sets. And every set was basically 4-1 with this team. Thank you so much again for watching. This is the end of the video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you like the video, if you like the content. Please leave a like and see you in the next video. Peace.